We're joined by Dan Armstrong, the Republican nominee for District Attorney General in the 3rd Judicial District. Dan, a pleasure to have you back with us.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here with you.
Well, we're just a couple weeks out from the general election now, and how challenging has this campaign been for you so far?
Well, it's been tiring, but it's also been very humbling to receive the support of so many people, and the fact that it's been such a positive race has made it more enjoyable. Politics can become negative, but I think Mr. Mills and I have conducted ourselves in a way that people know that we have profound respect for each other, and we're just seeking the same office, and there's no animosity between us at all.
In talking to some of the voters out there, what kind of feedback have you've gotten from them as far as what they're expecting from the next district attorney?
Well, what I've heard all over the district, in every county, every precinct, is the prescription pain pill abuse. It's so rampant, and people are understanding that it's not just the issue of those who are hooked on these pills who are committing crimes, but we have a problem in the medical profession. I have the utmost respect for the medical profession and what they do, but there are some, very few, but there are some in the medical profession that are over-prescribing these pills, and they're getting out on the street, and we've got to not only do something about those who are addicted and committing crimes, but we've got to get the medical profession to cooperate with us in cutting down the number of prescriptions that they're writing on these pain medications.
One of the big issues that's come up, and there's been some incidents in the county in the last year or so of juveniles committing major crimes and being tried as adults. It's probably a difficult process to determine exactly when a juvenile should be tried as an adult for a crime, and what's kind of the thought process that goes into all that?
Well, in the law, there are certain crimes that qualify for a minor to be moved to adult court. I kind of look at it as a very simple way. If you commit an adult crime, you ought to do adult time. And so in those instances where the statute allows, I think it's very appropriate to bring juveniles up to the adult court and make them face the time that anybody else would face committing violent crimes.
You mentioned the prescription pills. What other issues do you think are going to come to the forefront for the next district attorney?
Well, in addition to what we just talked about, the juvenile crime rate, I think the crimes against the elderly, I think they're on the increase. Part of that's due to pill heads looking for pills. We have a lot of elder people who houses are broken into looking for those pills. But also elder fraud. We have people that prey on the elderly to try to get them to agree to pay for some service that doesn't get provided. We need to look closely at those to prosecute those more vigorously. And also elderly abuse is a problem. We need to make sure that that's addressed as well.
What has been the most rewarding part of this campaign for you so far?
Just to meet the number of people that I've met, they're engaged, they know the issues. You don't have to talk to anybody very long before they know what the problem is in the criminal justice system. They know that the prescription pain pill epidemic is going to have to be addressed, and that affects everything. That affects not only the DA's office, that affects the counties as far as the jail population goes. And that's what's at the forefront of every voter's mind that I've run across in the district.
Dan Armstrong, the Republican nominee for District Attorney General, we thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Jim.